Alright guys, this is me trying the 5-minute plan with me challenge, and as you can already tell by the length of the video, I absolutely failed. It was double. But in my defense, I also don't pre-plan and decide what stickers to put down, and I was doing a full week of dailies, so yeah, that is in my defense. However, I definitely cannot plan that quickly, and I was just wildly slapping down stickers at the end. Plus, part of my issue was these number stickers took up, I think, about 1.5 minutes because I just could not get them straight, which is so frustrating. I was really just trying to hurry up and slap those down. I almost feel like I probably should have done that beforehand because the ideal planner for me would have those already, which is why I'm super excited to move into the Daily Duo in July. But I needed those down, so here I was just taking up way too much time trying to keep them somewhat straight. I guess I could have put them down somewhat crooked and then just fixed it after, but I felt like that was cheating. So, oh my gosh, this seriously was taking me so long. Just finally getting to Friday. And finally, it's like an inner cheer for me right there. And then I went back, and by then I was like so distracted or sidetracked because I realized how much of my time that had sucked up that I was in a panic. Yeah, there I was, seeing I only had 3.5 minutes left. And so I quickly looked up the weather and decided to jot those down. And this was also another thing that kind of got me down because as I was entering this, I realized there was Monday. So the temperature is all week are in the 80s, which is great. But I realized there was going to be rain Monday, and then I realized there was going to be rain on Tuesday. And I was like, not again, because I think it was 2 weeks ago we had rain every single day of the week, and it was just getting so old. But then on Wednesday, I was like, oh, guess what? There's rain again. And when I realized there was also rain on Thursday, I started to get nervous because that sheet of stickers only had a certain number of rainy clouds. And I didn't have time to go run around and try to find, other rainy stickers. But I felt like it would look funny, or it would just bother me if I had that for every day but one. So the last rainy sticker stuck down on Friday, and then fortunately the forecast for the weekend was just calling for cloudy, no rain. So that was a relief. I could use some of my little overcast cloudy stickers, and so I just quickly stuck those down. And that was like a good chunk of my time too. So then I finally got to go back to Monday. Here I lost my place. I should have had that marked better. And then, so this is another thing that I think, for me, I had to write in those categories. And I don't have to, but I just feel weird leaving them blank, I guess. And so I went through and jotted those all down. But see, I feel like if I had done all that, I would have been able to spend much more time being thoughtful about stickers and what I was writing, and I would have been able to plan out a few more things. But as the case was, I was running out of time, and so I was just kind of in a hurry at this point. So I was just jotting stuff down and hoping for the best. Now I have some tags I put in here to remind me of when the dog gets his monthly medication. I had to go ahead and stick that in the back and jot down when in July I would need it so that I could move it into my new planner. And I also have, you'll see I have a tab on Sunday that tells me when to refill my little vitamin packets. So here I was all crazy wondering what the heck happened to the stickers I had for the dog, because I knew I had stickers indicating his medicines. And I also knew I had this super adorable, look at this dog, look at this little miniature pork chop, he's so cute. Yeah, I just love those stickers. I love all my stickers that look like pork chop, but these are one of my favorites. So then moving on to this, I thought I had to refill my vitamin sticker. I obviously didn't pull it out, so I frantically looked around, and when I couldn't find it, I just decided I would move on and write it on just a pretty little box, but it definitely took me a minute to come to that decision because I really wanted. Oh, and see, there's my timer went off, so that was the end of my 5 minutes, and I had hardly done anything. So I really don't know how anybody could plan in 5 minutes if they were doing a full week with stickers and whatnot, unless they had every single sticker lined up that they were going to use. I'll try that sometime. But so here I just pulled out that little decorative box, just a leftover box I had, and I just jotted down that I needed to refill my vitamin pods, and I just stuck it randomly on Sunday. And I went ahead and moved the tab to the next 2 week. I refill my vitamins every 2 weeks, so I went ahead and moved that so that I would not forget the next time. And then I was coming back to Monday, trying to decide what I wanted to do, and I found, that wasn't Monday actually, that was Wednesday, but I found this little dentist sticker. I had already written in this appointment, and I just realized that I never bothered writing it in the timeline. I was in such a rush that I just never bothered to write that in, but I am going to go ahead and do that now. Not on camera. I just mean I need to do that. If you'll notice, I actually didn't put a lot of stuff in the hourly because I felt so rushed and I didn't want to take up any more time, but I would have written things in more because I do have some other meetings and timed things that I want to do at certain specific times, but I just didn't have the time. I feel like I needed my 5 minutes to do one page, and maybe I'll try that when I do the daily duo. But then I just went ahead in here and marked down a couple important things I need to do. You can see I had my other planner out. I was looking to see when things were due for my classes that I teach. And then I just went ahead and stuck down a payday sticker. And because that was payday, I also pay some bills on that day. So I know this got a little bit cut off because I was just going so fast that I didn't notice I wasn't in the camera. But I tried to move it around a little afterwards, and I'm sorry that you're missing some of what I'm doing, but I'm literally was just sticking down these stickers for the bills that I have due that week, or that I want to pay that week, I should say. And yeah, I was just sticking them down. And I know that one sticker says Netflix. I just wrote in Hulu because we don't our Netflix bill is rolled into our phone bill, so we don't actually pay Netflix directly, but our main TV that we watch is mostly Hulu, and we do pay for that. So went ahead and put that in, and then I was just going back and trying to figure out what I was going to do. I was looking at appointments and what I could use for little decorations. There I put change our bed sheets. I knew I wanted to do that next weekend, but I really hate how this turned out. I don't like it when there's like a list of stickers, and that's essentially what I did there. I put change bed sheets and buy dog food, and I just put 2 random stickers there. But it was simply a matter of I was rushing and literally just slapping stickers down haphazardly. Those are things I know I needed to do this week. But yeah, and then here I was, just put down bath night. I actually take a bath more than one night a week, but I wanted to purposefully plan to do that at least one night, one long, hot, like bubble bath. Sometimes I take just a quick bath. And then here I was, just remembering something else to add to the bills that I wanted to pay. One of the things I didn't make a note of is that I did want to move some money into my savings account. I didn't note that because I really need to calculate my bills and see how much I'm going to move into savings anyway. So then here I was just kind of going back to see what else I needed to add, but honestly I felt like I was way over my time limit. And so here I just stuck down this little sticker to remind myself that I wanted to post a YouTube video on that day. But I honestly haven't come up with a schedule for posting videos yet. And so yeah, I don't know that I'll be posting one specifically that day. I don't know that this is the only day I'll be posting one. I definitely want to post more than one a week because I'm doing a variety of videos. I'm right now in the middle of recording like a taste testing type video. And so I also have the planner videos. So I don't have a schedule yet, to be honest, but I just stuck that down as a reminder that this week I did want to post some YouTube videos. So, oh gosh, at this point I was getting really kind of panicky. I was realizing that I hadn't really planned my week the way I'd like to. And I'll just tell you now, I didn't love doing this, trying to do it in a short amount of time. Even though I knew at that point I was way over 5 minutes, I also kind of was trying to rush to see how quickly I could get it done. And I didn't realize it was over 10 minutes. I just didn't realize that. So here I am writing down. I have a deadline for my third little gig. So I went ahead and jotted that down, and I was trying to figure out how to abbreviate that job, so I just kind of jotted something in there that would help me remember what it was for. And I was just over here thinking, what else do I need to add in here? I realized that I had meetings I wanted to put in here, so I was looking for stickers. I couldn't find the right thing. Oh, I was just I was so flustered at this point. I really was. And so I was going to use this meeting sticker, and then as it turned out, I said, forget it, I'm just going to write it in here. So I just jotted down what time my meeting was, and those are actually like webinar meetings, not real in-person meetings. But then I had 2 of those that week, so I went ahead and jotted that down and decided to just leave it at that. So that's how I finished up. Thanks for watching.